I cleared out 3 entire closets, my junk drawer, and that pile of magazines I'd been avoiding for 2 years, and I never worked more than 15 minutes at a time. Sound impossible? A year ago, I would have thought so too. I used to spend entire Saturdays decluttering, ending up exhausted, overwhelmed, and ready to give up for weeks. I thought that's what decluttering had to be, these massive, draining marathons. But then I discovered something that changed everything. 15 minutes. Just 15 minutes a day. That's it. And today, I'm showing you exactly how this works, the system, the secrets, and why this is the perfect method for those of us over 60. If you're tired of feeling overwhelmed every time you think about decluttering, this video is for you. But before we dive in, do me a favor. If you're someone who gets exhausted just thinking about decluttering, drop a quick comment below saying, "That's me." I want to know I'm not the only one who felt this way. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button for Senior Decluttering Diaries. We're all about realistic, sustainable methods that actually work for real people over 60. Why 15 minutes is the magic number? The problem with traditional decluttering. Here's what nobody tells you about those weekend warrior decluttering sessions. They don't work for most of us over 60. After 2 hours of hauling boxes, bending, lifting, and making hundreds of decisions, we're done. Our backs hurt, we're mentally drained, and we avoid decluttering for the next month. I get it. I lived it. Why 15 minutes changes everything. The 15-minute method works because, 1, it's not overwhelming. Anyone can commit to 15 minutes. You can do almost anything for 15 minutes, right? 2, it prevents exhaustion. You stop before you're tired, which means you'll actually want to come back tomorrow. 3, it eliminates decision fatigue. When you know you only have 15 minutes, you make faster choices. No time for overthinking. 4, it adds up fast. 15 minutes a day is 105 minutes a week. That's nearly 2 hours of decluttering without ever feeling burnt out. 5, it builds a habit. This isn't a one-time thing. It becomes part of your daily routine, like brushing your teeth. The psychology behind it. Here's the secret. Your brain loves completion. When you work for 15 minutes and accomplish something small, you get a hit of satisfaction. That feeling keeps you coming back. But when you work for 4 hours and still see chaos, your brain feels defeated. We're working with our psychology, not against it. The exact system. My 15-minute framework. Here's exactly what I do step by step. You can copy this starting tomorrow morning. Step 1, same time every day. I declutter at 9 a.m. every morning, right after my coffee. Yours might be after lunch or before dinner. The time doesn't matter, the consistency does. Pick a time and stick with it. This is now an appointment with yourself. Step 2, plan on Sunday. Every Sunday evening I plan my week. I write down which area I'll tackle each day. Monday, hallway closet, left side. Tuesday, kitchen junk drawer. Wednesday, bathroom cabinet. Thursday, bedroom nightstand. Friday, living room bookshelf, bottom shelf. See how specific that is? No decision fatigue in the morning. I already know exactly where I'm working. Step 5, set your timer. This is non-negotiable. I set my timer for exactly 15 minutes. When it beeps, I stop. Even if I'm on a roll, even if I want to keep going, I stop. Why? Because stopping when you have energy means you'll be excited to come back tomorrow. If you exhaust yourself today, you'll avoid it next week. Step 4, use the 3-box system. During my 15 minutes, I use 3 containers. Keep, stays in this area. Donate, good condition for others. Decide later, maximum 5 items when I'm stuck. That 3rd box is key. If I can't decide about something, it goes there instead of stopping my progress. I revisit those items in a month. Step 5, immediately remove the donate box. As soon as the timer goes off, I put the donate box in my car. It goes to the donation center within 48 hours. No second guessing, no taking things back out. This is crucial. What 15 minutes actually accomplishes. Let me give you real examples from my own decluttering. Last Tuesday, 1 kitchen drawer. Removed 12 duplicate utensils, 4 broken items, reorganized what stayed. Total time, 15 minutes. Last Thursday, Bathroom shelf. Expired 8 medications, tossed 5 old cosmetics, consolidated duplicates. Total time, 15 minutes. Last Saturday, coat closet section. Donated 3 coats I hadn't worn in years, removed 2 bags of mystery items. Total time, 15 minutes. Each of these tasks had been bothering me for months. Each took just 15 minutes to fix. Okay, quick pause. I want to know from you, what's one area in your home that's been bothering you for months? Just one spot. Comment it below. My junk drawer, or under my bathroom sink, or that chair covered in clothes. Let me know. And if you're loving this system, make sure you're subscribed to Senior Decluttering Diaries because we post practical content like this every Monday and Thursday. Common challenges and solutions. But what if I get on a roll? I get asked this all the time. What if I want to keep going? My answer, stop anyway. I know it sounds crazy, but trust me on this. Stopping when you have energy is what makes this sustainable. If you work for 2 hours today, you might avoid it for a week. Stick to 15 minutes. Tomorrow's session is already planned. What if 15 minutes isn't enough? Then do 2 15-minute sessions, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, but keep them separate with at least 3 hours between. 2 15-minute sessions with breaks is better than one exhausting 90-minute session. What if I miss a day? Life happens. You'll get sick, grandkids will visit, holidays come. When you miss a day, just start again the next day. No guilt, no making up for it, just pick up where you left off. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. What about big items or heavy boxes? Don't do those during your 15-minute sessions. Those need separate planning with help. Your daily 15 minutes is for sorting, deciding, and small items you can handle alone. Save the furniture and heavy boxes for when family visits. The secret to long-term success. Here's what makes this work long-term. Celebrate every session. After each 15 minutes, I write in my notebook what I accomplished. On hard days, I flip back and see 50, 60, 100 completed sessions. That visual proof keeps me motivated. Practical tips for success. My top 5 tips. Here's how to make this work for you. 1. Start ridiculously easy. Your first week, choose the easiest areas. Expired coupons, old magazines, obvious trash. Build your confidence before tackling sentimental items. 2. Keep your timer visible. I use my phone timer with a loud alarm. When it goes off, I stop immediately. No just one more thing. 3. Track your progress visually. I have a simple chart where I color in each area as I complete it. Seeing those colored sections grow is incredibly motivating. 4. Make your donate box easily accessible. I keep mine in my coat closet so I can grab it quickly each morning. 5. Tell someone your plan. I text my sister every Sunday with my week's plan. Having an accountability buddy helps, even if it's just sharing what you accomplished. Friends, I've been in my home for 38 years. The idea of decluttering everything was paralyzing, but 15 minutes, that I could handle. 6 months later, I've made more progress than in the previous 5 years combined. Not because I worked harder, but because I worked smarter, consistently, sustainably. You don't need a free weekend. You don't need endless energy. You just need 15 minutes and a willingness to start. So here's what I want you to do right now. Tell me in the comments, what area are you going to tackle first with your 15-minute session? Be specific. The hall closet, or my nightstand drawer, or under the kitchen sink. Let me know. And if you're loving this system, make sure you're subscribed to Senior Decluttering Diaries because we post practical content like this every Monday and Thursday. Remember, 15 minutes. That's all you need. Set that timer, choose your spot, and just start. You've got this, my friend. I believe in you. I'll see you in the next video. Now, go set that timer for tomorrow.